Let's talk about SMEs, subject matter experts. As technical writers, we spend a lot of time with SMEs because they are building what we're writing about for the most part. Most of them are developers and engineers, but not always, and they come in a variety of interesting flavors. Over the years, I've noticed patterns. And if you've worked in tech comm for a while, you'll recognize them too. Today, I'm sharing SME personalities you'll encounter and how to adapt to them and how to survive with what's left of your sanity intact. SME number one, the SME who hates writing. These folks hate documentation. Internal, external, doesn't matter. They want no part of it. Maybe they're not confident in their English skills. Maybe they think writing is beneath them. Or maybe they just resent writing anything that isn't code. But here's the thing. You need their raw material and reviews. So what do? Well, meet them where they're comfortable. If they like talking, set up a meeting and let them brain dump. If they like to give demos, let them record a walkthrough. Some like to narrate videos. It's all fine. Your pitch to them is, I'll take this unpleasant writing chore off your plate. Just meet me halfway. SME number two, the SME who thinks they're a great writer. Have you ever had an engineer proudly deliver 10 pages of finished documentation and say, it just needs a light edit? And you know, deep down, you're going to have to rewrite the whole thing. Here's the dilemma. The content is fantastic raw material, but the structure and maybe the quality render them unusable as is. You want good documentation, you're going to need to fix what they wrote, but you don't want to discourage them from continuing to provide this great raw material. Or worse, make them resentful because you ruined their masterpiece. When you have to deal with something like this, I find it useful to edit in the form of questions. Do you think this section makes more sense up front? Or what if I rewrote this in active voice? Frame yourself as polishing, not destroying their work. Make them a partner. That way, you keep the flow of contributions coming, and maybe the next draft they hand you will be a little closer to the mark. SME 3, the SME who's too busy or too important for docs. Some SMEs act like documentation is beneath them. They've got real work to do, shipping features, building products, and hey, nobody reads the docs anyway, right? Take a deep breath. This one takes patience. The key is showing them that documentation is part of the product. Without docs, nobody will understand their brilliant feature. Frame it as helping others unlock them. It's obvious to you because you built it. Help me explain it to the people who don't have your expertise. Another great angle is enlightened self-interest. Every page that I write is one less 3 a.m. escalation for you. Or, let me answer all the questions in docs that you don't want to get asked in a weekend escalation. Suddenly, helping you with docs doesn't look so bad. And when all else fails, try peer pressure. Hey, Andy, that PR's been waiting for 3 days. I know you're super busy, but do you think you'll be able to review it soon? Ask that in stand-up or post it in the team Slack, and you might get some movement because suddenly the entire team knows they're holding you up. It's not just between you and them. As an absolute last resort, you can involve their manager, but only if that manager is pro-docs and is going to have your back. Otherwise, you've just made yourself the enemy. Avoid that at all costs. You are their partner, not the enemy. SME 4, the SME with a single communication style. This one's sneaky. You think they're ignoring you, but really, you're just using the wrong communication channel. I once worked with a product owner who was a lovely person in meetings, super helpful, but she never replied to emails. Ever. One day, I DM'd her directly and got an instant reply. Turns out, she just lived in the direct messages. From then on, that's how I communicated with her. Easy peasy. I got all my answers via DM. Some of them were really long. Moral of the story, don't get hung up on channels. If they prefer Jira, fine. Slack, fine. Email, great. Videos, smoke signals, Morse code. Honestly, I'll take it as long as they give me the information I need. The SME who doesn't respect writers. This one used to be common. Thankfully, it's rarer now. But some SMEs think, I'm the engineer, I'm the expert, you're just the writer. Here's how I handle it. I say, yes, you're the expert in building the features and writing the code. I respect that. I'm the expert in explaining it to users. Without you, I can't write. Without me, nobody can use it. Our skills are different but complementary. Please respect my skills the way that I respect yours. Left-brained developer and engineer types are wonderfully logical. Once they categorize you as like me, but in a different realm, things get a lot smoother. Because if they disrespect you, someone who is like them, it's kind of like they're disrespecting themselves. The SME 6, the rarest of the bunch, the SME Unicorn. This SME loves stocks. They are proactive and collaborative and maybe even considering a career pivot to technical writing. These folks are a joy to work with. Treasure them. Celebrate them. Tell their manager how amazing they are. Shout it from the rooftops. Maybe others will follow their example. And needless to say, if they desire any coaching or explanation, shout it from the rooftops. Maybe others will follow their example. Make time to coach them and educate them on how to write better, and they will do it. They will be the best friend of the dogs you have ever had. All right, so those are the SME types I've run into. Which ones have you met and survived? Did I miss one? Drop your SME horror story or success story in the comments. This has been Technical Writing Uncensored. If you enjoyed this content, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and remember, docs don't write themselves, no matter what your SME thinks.